what's happening. I bought this AA nickel metal hydride battery that's rated at just 600 milliamp hour, although it says maximum strength. This one's really hot. It's too hot for me to hold. I use this 15-minute high-speed charger to charge it, and this one was fully charged in just a couple of minutes. I believe in about 7 or 8 minutes. When I first tried to charge them, the charger kept flashing the red light, indicating that it couldn't detect the batteries, and I think that's because I ran a discharge test yesterday and completely drained the current. Anyway, this battery is really hot. I'm struggling to hold it. So what I did was I went to get my infrared thermometer to measure the temperature, and this one came in at about 65 degrees Celsius earlier. It's a bit cooler now, so it's about 40, was it 40, like 50 degrees Celsius. This one here, as you saw, I just stuck in the charger, so it's still in its early stage of charging, but the charge, it should take just 7 minutes to charge, 7 to 8 minutes by my estimate, and in a few minutes time this will get really hot as well. So I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes to measure the temperature. Okay, so I just went back to look at the clock, and I can confirm that this one took just 7 minutes to charge. Now just to point out, this is a 15-minute nickel metal hydride battery charger, but of course that means it charges batteries in an average of 15 minutes. It could take 13 minutes for cells that are rated a bit lower, but for these ones that are rated just 600 milliamp hour, it took just 7 minutes. There are also cells that are, especially with newer AA batteries that are very high capacity, that takes a bit longer than 15 minutes to charge. So this charger has a safety cutoff at 20 minutes. So that should take the newer cells up to close to full capacity. But anyway, now this is very hot because it's pumping a lot of current through a 600 milliamp hour cell. It's definitely too hot to touch and remove by hand. So let's just see how hot it is. Let me just get a good measurement. 51.9 is the highest I've got. So the problem with using this sort of thermometer is that the cone where it scans is quite wide, but that is quite hot. So if I point it at this the top of this microwave oven that's room temperature, you can see it's a huge difference. So I suspect this one will turn green soon, and it will be very difficult to remove because with these high performance chargers, the spring tension on the top is really strong, and it's done so that it presses the contacts hard against the battery to get good contact with very high amperage. Now, speaking of that, charging is just completed, and the battery is very hot, very hot to touch. Cool. Thanks for watching.